Hello, everybody. Welcome to my page. And this is Devotha Light again with a live interview and called the Business Talks with Devotha. Hi, everybody. Again, it's Devotha. I'm based in Kenya right now from Rwanda and live in the US. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, I am a digital business owner, I am a wife, and I am a business mentor. Within 1 year into this business, guys, my life has been amazing, and I choose to share every day here and hope to inspire and educate people somewhere out there. Some people who feel like they need something that is missing in their lives, and I can help them the way somebody helped me. So, what is a digital business? Guys, a digital business is a business you do on a go. I call it on a go because you don't have to have an office. You don't have to answer to anybody as long as you have your gadgets. And when I talk about gadgets, I'm talking about a tablet, a phone, or a laptop, and your internet connection. So, yes, if you have those gadgets and an internet connection, you can easily be your boss and have your life back. Make your own schedules, work when and where you want. And that's what it means to have a business online or to become a digital business owner. So, like I said, here to inspire and educate, hopefully, somebody's life will be changed. So, here in the studio, I have with me a friend and a colleague from the US. And I would like to introduce him to you guys. I mean, to give him an opportunity to introduce him to you guys. And then we get the show going. Hello, come in. You're
Yeah,
welcome to the
yeah.
studio.
Hi, guys. Thank you, Devotha, for welcoming me to such a warm welcome. I really appreciate it. And thank you also inviting me to your page to grace and to share my journey. Hi, guys, everyone here. I'm here living in the United Kingdom, and we are originally from Goa, but I immigrated in the UK in 2004. So I work here as a part-time chef, and I'm a digital marketing mentor. So that's about me.
All right, Jerry. Welcome. Now, being a chef, you see, guys, this is what I tell you. This business is so flexible and it's suitable for everybody. You see, he's a chef. We have so many professionals into this business. We have these chefs, we have lawyers, doctors, engineers, we have drivers, we have caregivers, we have parents who are busy with the kids and all that. Guys, this is for everybody. It doesn't discriminate no matter your age or location. We have people all over the world and they are doing this and they are changing their lives. And my life has changed, his life is changed. And
Correct.
that's why we are here every day, committed to educate and inform you and inspire you. Hopefully, your lives can be changed because this business is like no other, guys. Once you get in, you understand what we are talking about, which is the main reason we always call you to sign up. Check the link here, sign up with your name and email so that we can inform you about the business. After signing up, guys, you get a link to our webinar that will inform you. It's an introduction. And mind you, this is the same way I started in Jeremy. We just clicked on the ad, filled in our names with the email, and we got informed. But until you click and sign up, you will never know what you are missing. So check it out, guys. So Jerry, welcome back.
Yeah.
Welcome to my show. I'm really happy to have you here. So tell us, Jerry, there are so many businesses out there that are confusing people. They don't know where to start from. And I'm here. I'm happy you're here. So
Yeah.
I would like you to tell us how you came across this business.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I remember in October 2020, that was the exact time. My wife first told me about a business and invited me to watch the webinar. I was very skeptical, and I told my wife and son that it's a scam. And they kept mentioning to me about the financial breakthroughs, the testimonies, and especially they used to remind me, look, Dad, you're always struggling with money. You always say, I don't have money. You're always talking about it. You're constantly mentioning about the bills. So like that, I wasted like 7 months finally in April, that is the exact time, 2021, I decided to watch the webinar, and I was inspired by one particular webinar that mentioned about how the mortgages were paid and how people were set free. Even students were making such kind of money that was amazing. And also, but that we are here in the UK, like everybody else, we constantly have so many mortgages to pay, then your house bills, then your insurance, car, then electricity bills, and also, so all this were going on. So I decided, let me do something about it. So all I did is I just watched the webinar first because my wife said, and then finally within like next day we booked a coaching call, and after the coaching call, within 2 weeks we started a business. So when we started a business, of course, we have to put in something to get something back. We cannot get for nothing. If you put nothing, you get nothing. So we were like, I told my wife, well, here you go, this is the cash now. What you're going to do? Well, we have to put in some investment, so we'll go. So then my wife put in all the investment, and then ever since we have never looked back, and we are doing very well in this business.
Oh my goodness. Well, guys, you heard that. You heard, and let me tell you, Jerry, I always tell people that we are always skeptical about one thing or the other. But really, if you have a need for a change, that change, I mean, that need should be enough to push you to get started. No matter how many people, I mean, we have so many people in our lives who are also skeptical and discouraging us to get started. But really, it all comes to your problems and your why and your dedication. And until you take action, nothing's going to happen in your world. Nothing's going to change. And skepticism does not pay a thing. So if you want to change your life, go ahead and do something. Do something. It's your life, and no matter how many people are telling you, discouraging you, they don't know what you're going through. They are not going to be there when you can't even pay your bills. So yeah, take a step, guys, and take action. All right. Yeah. So Jerry, when after you started this, and how long did it? I mean, what made you realize that this was the right business after all? Because there are people there who see the ad and they click on it. Like I said, they sit there and watch and have like doubts and doubts and doubts. So for you, you thought that okay, this is it. This is it right now. I'm going with it. What made you decide?
Yeah, but I decided mainly because when I watched the webinar, right, and then I saw that when I joined the webinar and when I started the training as well, it was a simple 2 weeks business process of learning the small video based training, and it was very quick and it was straightforward. And then and if I needed any help, I could ask the community or my mentor, like not asking them lots of questions after, but it's simple because everything is done in the training, and it is like available 24 by 7, and anyone can do this business, and there is no need of advanced IT experience. So all we need is a positive attitude to learn, enjoy, and earn at your own pace. So it's basically, it depends on each person. That means what is your biggest why. That means how you want to start earning online the faster. So this is a work from home opportunity. For that, if you want, like you really want to succeed, you have to just follow the training and just follow the steps. So for me, it was just a 2 week process when I started the business.
Yes, yes. And yeah, I'm glad you mentioned about to everybody's speed, because that's the beauty of this business, and really life is not a race, and so is this business. Nobody is pushing anybody. You do it at your own convenience. And the good thing is the way the video, I mean the way the training is arranged, is that it's so convenient for everybody. You mean it's a video base and you pray and pause at your own convenience. So, I mean, everybody's got their different schedules and speed. So, yeah, you can get it running in 1 week and 2 weeks or a month, and it's no race, really. And the good thing with this business, why I always tell people, I mean, there are so many good things about this business. I can talk and talk and talk. When we invite people to sign up and check it and get informed, There is no commitment for anything. Once you get into the system, you give us your name and email. All we are going to use your email for is informing you about the
Yeah,
business. We are not going to sell your email or
yeah,
your name. And once you check the business, you have all the time to decide whether you want to go with it or it's not meant for you. And then you get out. You say, I no longer need this. You unsubscribe. So there is no commitment, guys. All we want you to do is come and check what's changing people's lives. That's all. And the rest is your choice, whether you want to change your life or whether you feel like, oh, it's not yours. And we have so many people here. It doesn't matter your professionalism, because you see Jerry here is a chef and he's happily doing business on his free time. Okay, so yes, guys, check it out. Okay, so um how long did it take you to get your business funnel set up, like starting to work seriously?
yeah. Basically, I followed the training, right? And then if you say, like, people think, oh, is it a lot of IT experience needed for this business? The reality is you don't need any expertise in that. All we need a basic knowledge. Like, if I can use a mobile phone to text messages and see what people are doing on social media, I can do this business as well, because it is a social media based driven platform. So where we harness the power of the social media, so we can generate the negative thing what people are doing into positivity. So we have a battery connection, positive and negative. So we are connecting that and giving you the result, so that it will translate into money. So that's why we have this video based training. So where we follow, so where we help you to create your own website, and then we
Yes.
help you to create your own business page, and also that is get to connect to the funnel so that people can sign up. So I said, I heard one of my colleagues saying that we asked for your name and email address. Well, I must point out the reason why we asked for your name and email address is not because we want to send you any rubbish or to so that we will earn something through it. Is that we want to send you knowledgeable items so that you can make informed decisions. And it's nothing to do, like, some of people, when they ask them to register, they are so scared even to put their name and email address. So if we go to the post and we want something for the post, we have to take a letter, put a name and an address, and then it gets post. The same way, that's the reason. So each one is allocated your own personal coach and a mentor, and that's why Devotha mentioned about the email address, and that's the only reason. So
Yes.
it's all about your why. What I mean to say, how well you want to progress in the business. So it can take any time between 1 month or 2 months, but not longer than that.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So people being skeptical, I can understand it really, because there are so many things out there. But like I said, for us, it's just, I mean, it's so different. Very, very different. And I tell people that sometimes God sends us a message in a different way, and this could be one of those ways. So, for you people who are very skeptical out there, be careful, because you might push your luck away, because God might be knocking at your door with this opportunity, and this is the time to grab it. I mean, if you have that need for a change, this is the way to start. And it's doable with everybody doing it, a successful community, business being global, and all that. So, yes, this is your chance, guys. And we are keeping telling you that grab it. Grab it while it lasts, because the seats are not many. Don't miss out. So,
Yes,
yeah.
totally
Jerry,
agree
thank
with
you.
you,
Thank you
Devotha.
so much. And when people hear businesses, like some people are like, oh, I have my career, why would I be going for another thing, and I tell people, look, it doesn't have to have a second income stream, because uncertain can happen in these days, like when COVID hit, most people lost their jobs. But you know what? If somebody had their online business, I bet they are still in business right now and doing perfect. Like, even all of us, it's so convenient to do anything online. Like you said, if we have time to keep watching the social media and seeing what people are posting and what is trending and what is vital, why can't we use our gadgets and what's matter? Enjoy the social media and enjoy making a living online as well, you know? So yeah, this is something that everybody should check out, Jerry. So, Jerry, states for us some of the features and the benefits for this business has done for you so far.
Yes, that's right. So I like to just give the differences between a traditional business and our online business. So when we see a traditional business, what happens? We need to stock in inventory. We need to spend money on advertising. We need to pay the taxes. So what I'm talking the taxes is like example, you have to pay the local taxation, the central government taxation, and then we need to pay for the all the things that we need to buy and also keep our stock, and also we have to apply for line of credit from the bank to pay the salaries each month, and then we have to start basically keep on spending, and we never know when our chart will show a positivity or a profit. So we keep on spending, and maybe 1 or 2 years down we might start make some profit which is not even enough to even pay the what we have spent on. Well,
Uh-huh.
now let's go to online business. Our online business, there is no inventory involved. So what it means inventory, you don't need to stock any products at home. So all this is
Exactly.
done by a drop ship process. That means you'll be filling the forms and sending. The person will be getting this products, and the compensation will be right into your bank account. Yes, you heard me right, and
Mm-hmm.
everything is done online. Yes, you heard me right. Nothing is done through the like on a space office. Your space is your home. That's why this is a work at home opportunity where you can work remotely. Let my colleague, uh, she's permanently residing in United States, but now she's in
Mm-hmm.
holiday in Kenya. So she's
Yeah.
operating the business from Kenya. That's an example where we have with the host. She's one example, and she's making lots of money just by working remotely from Kenya, but permanently living residing in the United States. And then
Yes.
the next point is we have video based training, that we have a 24 by 7 access to our training site, so you can do anytime. So as a chef, I'm working part time, so I can do the training when I finish my work or on my days off, and like that I can also help others to set up their own online business. And the next is the running cost is very simple creation. So we help you to create simple campaigns that helps you to generate quality leads into your funnel. The funnel is which I mentioned earlier, which is your own website, and then you'll have
Yes.
your own business page where people will visit, and then they will be a potential to be your business clients of yours. And then the final fifth point is the like some other startup businesses like Spotify and all that stuff. They have a 3 year subscription. We have to go on spending lots of money. Well, in our
Mm-hmm.
own business, the startup cost is the minimum. Well, if I go for a flight ticket, say if I want to travel to Goa, I spend about 3,800 pound just flight for the tickets. I won't get it money. I will travel and come back. Well, in our business, we have a choice of compensation plan, which you can choose. So we have 3 levels: low, medium, high. So if you want a good level, I recommend at least taking the two packages, because then the potential to get the compensation plan to get your earnings boost up is more. And not only that, I also would like to mention our businesses, that is Devotha's and Jerry and Fiona Fernandes. We are not a get rich quick scheme, nor we are multi level marketing, and nor we do. We are all individual business owners. So we only help people to set up their own online business. So we do not offer people employment. We only help them to start their own digital business. So that's
Yeah.
what I want to mainly focus. So, and this opportunity is available for all those who want to start working online, and those who are fed up for working with their present employers. So we are here as your mentors to guide you and help you to set up. So compare the two differences which I have mentioned about traditional business and our online digital model business.
Exactly. Exactly. Jerry, when people think of the online business, they really don't understand the benefits of it. Because this is a business where you sit in your own home, in your own kitchen or dining, or maybe at the backyard, and all you have to do is focus on one thing, your business only. But with a traditional business, you have to have All these expenses, the overhead expenses, you have to pay rent, you have to pay utilities, you have to pay other stuff to maintain the process for you, and you have to worry about shipping and all that, and having the software to use into your business. But this business of ours, it's legitimate. We are paying taxes at the end of the year.
I forgot that.
Yeah, it's very successful. We have a community, a global community with live testimonies every Tuesday and Thursday that you get to see with your own eyes and know that these are real people doing real business. The business is global. It's with a company that has been there in place for over 40 years. The company finds the right products and the customers to buy, so that you do not have to deal with any shipping, like Jerry said. You do not have to worry about not being a tech survey, because we have a team that is there 24/7 to run, manage, and maintain the system for us. Okay? You do not have to worry about which software to use into your business, guys. All that you need is your internet connection and laptop. And guess what, guys? You get a mentorship and a coach to help you through the process and get you started. What else could somebody want in life? If you really want to start your online business, I feel like this is the best option out there for you guys. So don't wait, because time is going and it's waiting for nobody. Don't keep waiting. And I mean, so many people are suffering out there. People are working day and night and shifts and all that. And at the end of the month, all you do is just pay the bills and you have nothing left. Guys, we have nothing left for savings. For people who have kids, how are your kids going to be in college very soon? If you are still struggling right now with the kids in kindergarten, how are you going to cope when the kids grow and get into the college? Are you going to afford it? So this is a business, guys, that unlocks lifetime commissions for you, so that even if something was to happen to you today and you leave the business for your kids because it's winnable, those commissions will keep popping in every day. It's a business that brings life to your life, guys, because you go to bed with a smile and you wake up with a smile. The system will bring the customers into your funnel when you are asleep. You wake up to find customers and money into your account. So when I say that the business brings life to your life, it's just not easy to understand, but one day you're going to understand. Very soon when you come in, I'll tell you more about this one. So,
Yes, absolutely right.
Jerry, just wrapping up this interview, please tell our viewers how the business has impacted your life and your family.
Yes, guys, from our audience from Kenya, United Kingdom, UK, Australia, United States, where Devotha is originally based from. From my own experience, I must say, I understand there are scams, and we cannot help about them. But what we can help you to explore our community by as just requesting you to just explore our webinar. That simply is to register, like Devotha said, put your name and email address, register with the choice of mentors, either Devotha or with us, Jerry and Fiona Fernandes. So what happens is you will get all the information about the business testimonies, and you can decide what to do about it. And then you have to pay a fee. So in these days, if I go to the grocery shop, I spend like like $150 on my own weekly shopping. So that $149 is it's not unusual just to get to spend just to start off the marketing initial marketing research. So that means to explore the platform, to you'll get an access to an amazing coach to talk to her or him, and then you will get an opportunity to explore our private community. That means you will be able to see live videos from the people who are doing very well in this business, and of course us as well. So you'll read many stories, and then and then it is worth it. So if you decide it is not for it, just before the coaching call, send an email to either Devota or myself, and you will get your money back. However, if you take the next step to explore, so imagine you will get the 24 by 7 access to videos. You will get access to really generating. That's so much, from $149 to when you have the access to the compensation plan, how much more you can make and better off from the ongoing of energy bills and the lack of resources of generating money, the revenue. So we have all this, and you will have access to so much of training as well, to have your own website. And not only that, besides just making money, you'll be able to connect with other business owners from around the world. So one of the testimonies, Devotha herself, and I never met her, and we are talking live, so we are able to get along well, even though we have never met before. So it's like this, you know if you want the financial freedom, or if you want something, you have to put in something in return. So if I go to the bank and I've put say £1,000, might get only 5% return. The interest, like after 1,000, is maybe like 1,005, or whatever. If it's like maybe £100, or £50, that's it. But in this business, the potentials are unlimited. So when it is unlimited, that means you have to put in your time, efforts to get the results. You have to follow the training with due diligence. And if you want to work from home opportunity as well, this is a good chance. So if you want, there's a saying which Abraham Lincoln always says, and I always see it on many of the platform as well. The best way
Mm.
to predict your future is to create one. So
Right.
like that's what Abraham, the first president, of the United States, said that one. So it's a very it's there's a lot of life in it, and there's a lot of truth in it. So many people think, oh, maybe if I go to a fortune teller, I will open my avenues. There's no such thing. Of course, you have to pray, ask God for help. He'll give it, and he'll give the direction. Maybe this is the platform that you're looking to start and to generate the revenue. Pray about it, ask the Lord for it, and also just explore. And just seeing everyone's webinar and seeing different posts, that won't help. So you have to make a concrete decision. That's why we ask you to make your own research, learn more through our funnels, through either Devotha or Jerry and Fiona Fernandes. And don't be a fence taker, be an action taker. So this online business has the potential to change your lives, as it is done for us and for Devotha as well. So all
Yes.
we are asking is to invite you for a complimentary webinar. The links are on our pages or on our website to learn more. Thank you,
Yes.
everyone.
Exactly. Thank you, Jerry. Yes, you guys, you have it. You have it. You know, you heard about it. It's all about your decision, how much you want to change your life. Because until you take a step, there is no change that is going to happen in your life. The webinar we are calling you to watch, and the link and the emails and signing up we are asking you to do, this is the same way myself and Jerry, that's what how we started.
Yes.
Clicking on the ad, signing up with your name and email so that you can get a webinar to watch and learn about the business. And like I said from the beginning, it's no obligation. There is nobody is going to tie you there. There is no commitment. Once you get in, you have all the time to check for yourself. And if you find out for some reason that this is not for you, then you back off. But
Mhm.
I promise you, once you get in, you will be stuck with it. You're not going anywhere because this is too good to miss. And I'm telling you guys, it's going to change your lives. Get here, get started. And we hope to see you from the inside. Thank you very much for your time. And we talk to you soon. Thank you, Jerry. Thank
Yeah.
you so
Good
much.
afternoon. Yes. Bye.
All right.